All right, how about it? YouTube target individual here, Mike Moore. All right, so I just wanted to do a little follow up on the previous video that I just put up. It was a live stream also, and I put a lot of information in the description bar. So go and check out the information. Uh, it covers all the different um, biocommunication weapon systems that they are using on us. Okay, so they're using these different weapon systems on each and every target. Which ones? It could be uh, different ones for different targets. Okay. Um, like I said, I know for a fact that I'm actually on the Satan uh, bioweapon just by the different symptoms that I get. Okay. Uh, V2K is the main thing that's on the Satan weapon system. Okay. And the other weapon systems uh, are maybe not as not as much severe as this one, but either which way it go, we all on death row. So they're basically connecting us with hive mind. The hive mind people are completely sold out. Their souls are gone. All right, whether they believe it or not, But I'm in strong, strongly believing that their souls are gone. And the reason I say this is because uh we have in the scriptures, and I think it's in Revelations also, but it speaks about this group that have one mind, and they give all their power over to the beast. All right, and this is what I believe the hive mind characters. This is what they are. This is how they all are. They're even linked to us, so they know what we're thinking, but we don't know what they're thinking. And this is what I believe is God's hand uh stopping us from crossing over to being just like them. Okay. But anyhow, um I'm gonna try to find that scripture for you. Uh let's see. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's Revelation 17 and 13. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength over to the beast. And this is exactly what they have done. They actually give over their will and soul to connect to us, to bring us down. Because if there's, who receive V2K, you know that you get a lot of thoughts that are not your own. These are the thoughts of the hive mind. And I get the most horrible, uh, degenerate, bogus thoughts that you can think of 24/7 all day long. And like I said, I've been reading this Project Soul Catcher book here, and it's by Robert Duncan. But all of this stuff, to me, in my opinion, this is what the Bible was warning us about. I mean, it's numerous other things, but this stuff that's in here, this mind hacking and body hacking, it has a lot of witchcraft and sorcery. Sorcery is nothing but trickery. That's what all of this is. Uh, so the scriptures was warning us about this coming event. All right, and this is now global. Like I said in the other video, this is actually a global network. This is why they're working on things like Starlink, the satellite system, where they got all the satellites going up around the whole globe, and they're making an Internet of Things where the whole world will be like one Internet of Things. This is what the scriptures has been telling us about. All right, like you just heard me, I just told you. I said these have one mind and will give their power and strength over to the beast. Revelation 17, and I just read and forgot that quick. Revelation 17:13. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. Okay. So basically, this is like uh uh this is what these people have hooked up to. And the reason I say this is because, and Robert Duncan, he actually knew scripture. He knows the scriptures also. So I'm pretty sure he thinks the same thing about this stuff. But this one particular passage, uh, I just wanna read this one thing that that it's actually a group. These guys were part of the mind hacking strategy group, and they fell away from it because they found out that they was using the technology on civilians. All right. So this is a page 226, Project Soul Catcher, Volume 2, right? It says, War is hell. The mind cloning army, satanic cult, truly has done a deal with the devil. The religious metaphor is exceptionally appropriate with this weapon system. So this is weapon system. This is what this whole book is about. Weapon systems for militaries. Okay, so if this military group is already on the planet Earth, they're not God's army. This is Satan's army. Okay, so the angelic force that's coming to battle on the planet is coming to battle with these guys. What y'all coming for? He already got it. So, like I said, people will try to say, "Oh, this is God's work." This is not God's work. Okay, God didn't plan for the targets. I mean, yeah, we're going through something that's biblical, and this is probably for our own good when it comes down to uh, our salvation, that we're already going through some type of chastisement here. Maybe we won't have to be condemned with these people who have hooked up their minds to our minds, But I strongly believe that as far as like with the mark in the forehead, these guys receive radio wave frequencies from their handlers and from the supercomputer. And most of this stuff goes right into the skull. But if you look up the different parts of the brain, it talks about the frontal lobe being uh, responsible for your decision making and a lot of your behavior, which is right in the middle of your forehead. Okay. But anyhow, I just thought that was kind of strange, also. And I mean, this is what they doing. Okay. So to finish off this paragraph here, it says the religious metaphors is exceptionally appropriate with this weapon system. The psychic warriors give up their soul while heterodying with a host mind, as well as the typical unwilling host. So, target individuals are that unwilling host. Okay, these hive minds, they have actually went and linked themselves. Uh, I don't know how they're doing it, but I know that it's some kind of way they're going and getting themselves linked up with like computer to brain interface. All right. So this is how they know a lot of information, like as far as what's with your phone and stuff like that. I've actually in my dreams seen text messages like from somebody else's phone in my head. So this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to make us uh a part of their hive mind by sinking us in without even asking us, without even giving, without even asking our consent or anything. And I've seen this in my dream before. It's like I was asleep, but it was a paragraph in my head, and I could read it, but it wasn't clear enough. But I knew it was words, but I didn't read it. And along with other stuff, like when we get those visions, and you go outside and like whatever you just saw, you see it outside. That's the same thing. These are the images of the beast. Okay, and that's in Revelations also. Okay, so this is why they keep attacking us, and they're trying to basically hack us by brute force, by beating us down mentally and doing those no touch torture attacks to try to break your will. Okay, uh, I don't know. You know, I put a video up a while back, like when I first found out that I was targeted, and it was this dream I had where I was in a dark place, couldn't see anything or anybody, and all of a sudden I heard my voice say, "I see you, MFers." That's what my voice said. Okay, and a hand, a gold hand, really, really huge, stuck out like that, and it hit like an invisible force field or something, and it was these spirits on the other side of it, and they went scattering, like they went scattering all over the place. And after that, I woke up. I never knew what it meant, but I've been getting a whole lot of different kind of dreams lately, like predictions of world events. Like I knew when the COVID was going to come, but I didn't understand what the vision meant. All right, I knew that Trump was going to kill Soleimani when he blew him up. I knew he was going to do that, but I didn't know what it was talking about. I actually talked about it. I think this is a channel. I talked about it on this channel, and it's in one of my old targeted when I first figured out I was targeted. But I was talking about Trump blowing up something, and that was the vision I had in my dream. Uh, I knew that this guy was going to do this uh, Nashville bombing also, and I saw that in the vision. So I don't know, uh, exactly what that means. I would hope not to be a part of their system. You know what I mean? Because they're still attacking me. So obviously, uh, obviously I'm not a part of it. But they're trying to. It's something showing me this, showing me these different. It's like world events. I'll be knowing them when they're gonna happen, or I might know some news or something from the next city over before it even happened, like a couple of days before it happens. And I found that kind of weird. See, with these hive minds, they know stuff as of the day before or something like that. but I actually be knowing stuff like 2 weeks in advance, uh, a month in advance, 3-4 months in advance. Anyhow, I found that weird, but uh, yeah, it says the psychic warriors give up their soul while heterodyne with the host mind, as well as the typical unwilling host, and that's us. We the unwilling host. Okay, this was the inspiration for the title of the book, Project Soul Catcher. Their information patterns that make them up are significantly altered with the combined collective hive mind configuration, with one mind trying to overpower the will of the other. So this is what is going on when it comes to they pumping those bad thoughts in your head, and you happen to push them out, because what they want you to do is to uh they want your mind to merge with that, and so you basically start agreeing with the thoughts, like you start agreeing with them like they're your own. All right. And uh this is what the scriptures was talking about, like I just read in that passage, Revelations 17 and 13. Okay. So these warnings in the Bible about this stuff. Like I said, that Satan acronym for that, the code name for that bioweapon, Satan, is programmed to kill the host in the shortest amount of time possible. So that's what it's designed to do. So uh shortening your life expectancy, which, if you're one of God's soldiers, it's really okay for you, because it really ain't gonna matter if they kill you fast or not. When it all boils down to, if you got that seal of God, you know that's why it's always good to put the word in your head. Continue reading the scriptures, and the scriptures will beat those evil thoughts out of there every time. You know, and along with just studying what to do with this type of torture and harassment. Like at nighttime, turn your Wi-Fi off. Turn the electrical devices off in your house, your apartment, wherever you are. Uh, Learn how to protect yourself, like get an alarm system, get some bars, door jammer bars to put on your doors, because they real crafty. They'll come in your house on you while you sleep, do stuff to you, you know, and you won't even know it. So you gotta figure out how to protect yourself real good. Like maybe put like baby powder or something on the floor. That way you can tell if someone stepped around in the floor. This is before you go to bed. That way you can see the footprints on the ground. If they was to walk up in there on you. Uh, and an alarm system is really good. I have one from a company called Alder. It's like $40 a month. I know a lot of targets don't have a lot of money too, but I don't either. You know what I'm saying? I'm a broke guy, but I try to keep that alarm system. Period, because they sneaky. Get you some cameras. Uh, I wouldn't recommend getting any guns, because they do. With you having a weapon in your place, if they're giving you like subliminal messages and stuff, they can actually cause you to shoot yourself, or go outside and shoot people. So uh, that's all through predictive. I mean, through the mind programming stuff. So keep those out your house the best way you can. I mean, if you feel like you can handle having one, then cool. But I don't own any. Anyhow, back to this. Yeah, it's trying to overpower the other mind. So that's what they're trying to do. And this is the same thing that Satan did when Jesus went in the wilderness and was tempted for 40 days and 40 nights. And the crazy part about this weapon system is called Satan. I mean, it's literally the same thing. It causes confusion. All right. If any TIs know who receive V2K, you know it's always confusion. You know, it's always negative thoughts and the voices they try to play games with you to get you to argue. Uh, they try to get you to respond to it, to get you upset, and that's when I what I found out about. When you respond to it, it attacks you back hard. So it's like you have to literally not say nothing. And like I said, this is exactly uh, what Satan did to Jesus when he was like telling Jesus, you know, go ahead and jump off the mountain or jump off this cliff, and God gonna command the angels to save you, lest you dash your foot against the stones. Right? This is the same thing. That's why you get targets that commit suicide. It's because of this system, Satan. It's whispering stuff into their heads, but you know, it's not like it's not the words. You know, this is actually electromagnetic wave frequencies that are have been used to turn into words. That's why when you read about the beast system, it says the images and it'll be made to speak. I'm gonna get that for you before I get off here talking about that beast system. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. This is how you know the people that are using this on us, they are Satan's children. Flat out. They can't even deny it now. Uh and even with the one system name, it's called Edom. RHIC Edom. And if you read in the book of Obadiah, it tells you that the Lord has righteous indignation against the Edomites. All right. So these guys have prepared war on the saints through these different bioweapon systems. It's a global weapon system and it searches out. I don't care if you white, if you white, you are a child of God. 9 times out of 10, it's something about you that this weapon system doesn't like. And it knows that it can't pair with you. It can't pair with you. It's not about a black or white thing or, different colors. But what I'm saying is these Edomites are the ones who are in control right now. All right. These rich families, these Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, Vanderbilts, all those guys, these are the guys who behind this stuff. These are the ones that are they're trying to hide from the Lord. They're trying to kill up everybody and then they want to go hide. That's why it's a population control thing where they're trying to depopulate. All right. I guess they're trying to, you know, even out the odds, but it's already written that they're gonna lose the battle anyway. What was I going with that? Oh yeah, these images. Just bear with me 1 second. It's in Revelation. Let's see. Yeah, but it's in here somewhere. But like I said, they got these weapon systems going all the way across the world right now. And it says this is Revelation 17, verse 2. It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, The inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. That's this weapon system. All of them are using it on us right now, and they're actually like no one's gonna stop them. They don't think no one is has the power to see them. Like nobody sees them or anything like that. They don't they don't have no truth in them at all. Just like the scriptures say, people go out and complain and say that they're being targeted and try to tell these different authorities, and they say, well, you're crazy, you schizo and all these different medical terms they try to make up for you. These are all induced mental illnesses. Okay, so they got together and they don't made up this whole plot, to take down the children of the Lord. Period. Either which way you want to say it. You can say they doing it for money or however you want it to be. But like I said, these Bible scriptures are literally talking about this time right now. And what I get from a lot of people, they like to say, well, excuse me, they like to say, well, this stuff in the Bible was a long time ago. No, 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 no. Yeah, it does have stuff from a long time ago, but the book of Revelations ain't happened yet. And it's like they don't get it, and a lot of them they don't believe in hell. They don't believe in hell. They don't believe that there's a punishment in the afterlife. They believe that God is just all love and all this stuff. No, it's just like a father. Your father is not all love. If you do something wrong, he's gonna kick your butt. Same difference. And when I try to talk to these different guys, like they have conversation about. I'm just gonna try to make it as simple as terms. They can have talks about watching the game and enjoying the game or enjoying a chick, a woman, you know, uh, different kind of ways of enjoying female company, right on down to the sex. So you don't think for 1 second if God was that great, that powerful, the Almighty made that woman for you to enjoy, that He ain't make a punishment that He said is in the book. We know the woman come from Adam, rib. Okay, that's how the woman was made, but she was made for the man. So he made stuff for Satan. He made Satan get on his belly. All right, and this was his thing for deceiving Eve in the Garden of Eden. He got punished for that, and his rest of his punishment is going to be when the second coming of the Lord, King of Kings. Okay, they don't believe it. How can you not believe that? But you can sit there and be with a chick. I'm just trying to make it simple for people who, because this is what a lot of guys they always talking about chicks. That's flesh, worldly stuff. But just to make it simple, you don't believe that God made a punishment for you for disobeying, but He made you this woman to enjoy, to become one with, if she your wife, to live throughout your life with this woman. But you don't think that there's, you see how it's just like it's the way of men. They want to pick out the stuff that fit their mind. They want to pick out, well, I'll take this part, but I can't take that part. Oh, you gonna take that part. You gonna take that part. You gonna deal with that part when the time gets here. And these people who are doing this, like I said just a second ago, these are Satan's children. I'm almost 100% sure of it. Okay, they just like children. If you meet any of these perps, they are very childish. They always trying to gaslight you. They always mocking you. It's just like being around adult bullies. That's what it's like being in an adult elementary school. Okay, they throwing rocks, hiding their hands. That same stuff that was happening when you was in elementary school. Okay, then half of the people that they get be people for like the perpetrators. They go way back and get people that you knew when you was in elementary school to target you and to participate in the organized stalking. Yeah, they'll get them from way back there. And another thing I noticed about them, half of them, when it comes to perps, half of them were the people who was in the street gangs. This is where you get street theater from. All right, they were the ones who their family was working with governments, worked for the government, whether it was at the hospital, the school, uh, you know, the police department, anything like that. That's government. They've been getting this technology. This stuff been going on for. I know if MK Ultra was in like I think they said that stuff started in like 1950s or 60s. Here it is 2021. They way advanced. They way advanced right now. You know, they got witchcraft in it. Like I said, they got a weapon system called voodoo. Uh they do a lot of spell casting on you. Uh all kind of stuff. These are Satan children, ain't nothing about them godly. Witchcraft, sorcery, all that stuff is what the Messiah is coming to take down. He not coming to lift that up. He not coming to uplift those people. He coming to throw them down, throw all their stuff down. That's what he coming to do. You know? So, like right now, all we gotta do is just endure and just try to hang on, because they're gonna keep on attacking us, and you just gotta look at the extent that they're going to. They doing all of that voodoo, witchcraft, sorcery, spell casting, electromagnetic wave frequencies, directed energy weapons, military grade weapons. You are a strong person. It's something about you that they know you. It's something there, and they they got to figure out a way to get you out of here because they can't have you here, and really, we don't. This is Satan's kingdom here. You see what I'm saying? This is why we don't fit. This is why we don't fit with them, and you shouldn't try to. This is actually a blessing that you don't fit with the world. Okay, because if you did, then you would be a part of the kingdom, Satan's kingdom. So your kingdom is to come. But anyhow, I just thought I'd let you guys know a little bit more about this Project Soul Catcher book and how it actually adds up, whether the authors know it or not, but I believe they do because they left a lot of scriptures in this book. And they are target individuals now also. A lot of them are target individuals now. But that's all I got for now. I'll come back at you guys later. Holler at y'all.